Welcome back to the channel, coin enthusiasts. Today's episode might just change the way you look at those tiny, often overlooked coins rattling around in your wallet. We're diving into the exciting and surprisingly valuable world of the 5-cent Australian coin, spotlighting the most precious and sought-after editions ever struck. These miniature marvels, though small in size, have made big waves in the collector's market. They may be humble in face value, but some are now worth hundreds, even thousands of dollars, depending on their year, condition, and rarity. If you've ever dismissed a 5-cent coin as insignificant, today's video will open your eyes to just how extraordinary these coins truly are. Let's get started. First up, the 1989 Australian 5-cent coin, particularly in black circulated condition. Though small in size and modest in denomination, this coin carries with it a legacy that can astonish even the most seasoned numismatist. In a country known for its rich minting history and commemorative brilliance, the 1989 5-cent piece stands out not because of its commemorative value, but due to its subtle rarity, aging peculiarities, and surprising demand among collectors who search the shadows for hidden treasures. Let's dive deep into the story, the design, the specifications, and most importantly, the dollar value and market heat that could make this coin the gateway to a fortune. Struck in the heart of the Royal Australian Mint in Canberra, the 1989 5-cent coin was part of the standard circulating currency. But what gives this coin a thrilling twist is its color change. Yes, the infamous black coin condition. This isn't a coin that started off with any unique tone. Instead, the transformation is the result of decades of oxidation, environmental exposure, and sometimes accidental chemical reactions, turning what was once a bright copper-nickel surface into a dark, enigmatic hue. Collectors are now rushing to find versions of this coin where the black patina gives it an almost antique look, turning it from common pocket change into a rare, sought-after piece of metal art. The design remains iconic and unchanged, a brilliant work by Stuart Devlin, Australia's legendary coin designer. On the reverse side, we see the unmistakable echidna, curled up in its defensive position, radiating from the center in intricate detail. Every quill, every curve of the animal is perfectly encapsulated on this tiny 19.41 millimeters diameter surface. Devlin's vision was to celebrate Australia's unique fauna, and the echidna on the 5-cent coin became a beloved classic. On the obverse, the coin features the regal effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Raphael Maklauf, which was in use from 1985 through to 1998. Her Majesty's profile is depicted with grace and elegance, framed by the Latin inscription, Elizabeth II, Australia, 1989. Now, let's move on to the specifications that make this coin tangible. Minted with a mass of 2.83 grams. Using an alloy of 75% copper and 25% nickel, the coin's resilience is noteworthy. With a thickness of 1.3 millimeters and a smooth edge, it was designed to withstand heavy circulation. And yet, it's precisely this durability that led to its unexpected transformation, the weathered, blackened state that is now fetching higher values on the collector's market. It is this color alteration, coupled with the year of minting and condition, that elevates the status of this coin beyond its face value. Speaking of value, here's where things get intriguing. While millions of 5-cent coins were minted in 1989, only a smaller subset remain in collectible condition today. And even fewer have naturally aged to that black patina that makes them look like relics from a forgotten era. In excellent black circulated condition, especially when all details are intact and the color is uniform, collectors have paid up to $50 Australian or more for this coin online. If it's part of a matched black patina series, or if there's a recognized error, such as misalignment or die cracks, that price could shoot even higher, potentially crossing $100 Australian in private collector circles. The demand for such coins is growing. As more Australians and global collectors begin to understand the nuances of patina and natural coin aging, the 1989 black 5-cent coin has taken on a new life. eBay, Gumtree, and niche numismatic auctions are witnessing bidding wars over pieces that would have once been dismissed as junk drawer remnants. Coin dealers are also seeing a spike in interest, with people walking and hoping their little black coin could be their golden ticket. And in some cases, it is, especially when graded or paired with historical narratives about environmental exposure or unique storage conditions. So why does this coin matter so much now? Because in today's coin collecting landscape, uniqueness is king. It's not just about the lowest mintage anymore. It's about character, story, and scarcity in certain conditions. And the 1989 5-cent coin, with its natural black finish, tells a story of endurance, survival, and transformation. It's a coin that has quite literally weathered the storm and come out more desirable for it. Collectors and casual hobbyists alike are now recognizing the magic in their own change jars. Imagine this: a coin you once ignored in your palm or passed along in a transaction decades ago now holds the potential to be part of a collection that defines your financial turning point. It's small, unassuming, but it's exactly this quiet rarity that gives the 1989 5-cent black coin its explosive market allure. In the right circles and under the right light, this coin isn't just worth cents. It's worth stories, prestige, and potentially serious money. The 1989 Australian 5-cent coin is a reminder that great things come in small, dark packages. It's a beacon for collectors looking beyond the obvious. Its striking color, rooted in natural aging, has transformed it from common to collectible. Its design is a national treasure, and its market value, well, it's climbing. So check your drawers, your old coin jars, your forgotten wallets. That black 5-cent piece might just be your golden goose in disguise. Next up, the 1998 Australian 5-cent coin emerges as an understated yet incredibly significant piece. Small, silver-toned, and often overlooked, this humble coin might just hold the key to a surprising fortune. Though not a commemorative issue or minted in gold, this particular year and coin hold a quiet power, rooted in rarity, demand, and its iconic design that continues to command respect within the numismatic community. For those who believe the smallest coins can't make the biggest waves, the 1998 5-cent coin is here to flip that narrative on its head and potentially flip your bank balance while it's at it. Struck by the Royal Australian Mint, the 1998 5-cent coin is part of the country's standard circulating currency. But what makes this coin truly interesting is not just the year, but the sheer demand for high-grade examples in today's collector market. With countless Australians having used these coins without second thought for decades, very few remain in great shape today, especially in circulated condition with full visible details. This scarcity of high-quality examples creates a kind of quiet storm in the collector world, where finding one with solid surfaces, minimal wear, and a clean strike can mean instant value. Let's talk about the visual masterpiece of this coin. On the reverse, designed by the legendary Stuart Devlin, you'll find the beloved echidna, Australia's spiny native mammal, beautifully curled with its nose and claws extending across the coin's center. The detail is captivating. Each quill, etched with precision, radiates outward in a symmetrical and protective halo around the animal. It's not just a coin. It's a miniature sculpture, and one that celebrates the rugged uniqueness of the Australian wilderness. Devlin's design didn't just create a coin, it created an icon. Turn the coin over and you'll see the elegant and highly familiar effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, crafted by Raphael Maclouf. This version of the Queen shows her in a formal, regal pose, wearing the royal diadem, a nod to both continuity and the enduring relationship between Australia and the Crown. This portrait was used on Australian coins from 1985 through to 1998, and 1998 marked the final year before her updated Ian Rank Broadley portrait was introduced in 1999. That transition makes the 1998 coins especially noteworthy for collectors seeking to complete a full chronological portrait set, a detail many overlook but die-hard collectors prize. Now, onto the specifications. The coin measures 19.41 millimeters in diameter, with a thickness of 1.3 millimeters and a total weight of 2.83 grams. It is composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel, giving it a sleek silvery finish. The edge is smooth, offering a clean and uniform profile. And while millions of these were struck, not all have survived the decades in desirable form, especially as wear and tear from circulation has taken its toll on many examples. The coin's in excellent circulated condition, where the design is still bold and the luster is retained, are becoming harder to find with each passing year. Now, let's address what everyone wants to know. What's the market value? And can this coin truly make you a millionaire? The answer is surprising. In everyday circulated condition, a 1998 5-cent coin may only fetch $1 to $5 from casual buyers. But here's where things get interesting. If the coin exhibits rare toning, misstrikes, die cracks, double strikes, or unusual color changes, its value can increase exponentially. Some error varieties have sold for $150 to $300, depending on their rarity and clarity. And graded versions from professional services like PCGS or NGC, especially in MS65 or higher, have been known to reach upwards of $500 or more in private auctions. Furthermore, collectors building date sets or focusing on year transitions from the Maclauf to the rank broadly effigies often place a premium on high-quality 1998 examples. Because this was the last coin with the Maclauf portrait, it becomes a key date for collectors who want to encapsulate the end of an era. Even a circulated 1998 coin in excellent shape, free from nicks, with sharp details and full rim definition, can spark bidding interest from numismatic buyers both in Australia and internationally. The demand for older, small-denomination coins is also being fueled by a new wave of young collectors, especially as viral trends on TikTok and YouTube highlight unexpected finds turning into small fortunes. The 1998 5-cent coin is gaining renewed attention in this digital age. Everyday Australians are now scouring old coin jars and pockets, trying to spot any 5-cent pieces from this transitional era. And the buzz is real, because many of those who once thought these coins were worthless are now realizing their hidden value. In today's turbulent economic times, alternative assets like rare coins are becoming increasingly attractive. A coin like the 1998 5-cent piece, especially if accompanied by an unusual minting error or housed in a protective case with verified grading, can be a wise investment. And if you happen to discover one with strong eye appeal, even in a circulated state, the right buyer might offer a tidy sum well beyond what you'd expect. So, is the 1998 5-cent coin your millionaire moment? Perhaps not immediately, but it could be your gateway into a world of lucrative numismatics. It's a coin that proves that even the smallest denomination, handled 1,000,000 times over, can hold within it the power to surprise, to appreciate, and to connect you to a deeper historical and collectible journey. The key is in the condition, the context, and the curiosity to look closer. The 1998 Australian 5-cent coin, especially in circulated yet attractive condition, holds a potent blend of beauty, transition-era relevance, and collector interest. It's more than currency, it's history in your hand. So if you find one of these in your change or hiding in a drawer, don't toss it aside. Instead, treasure it, study it, and maybe, just maybe, it will become your ticket to a world of wealth and wonder. Next up, the 2002 Australian 5-cent coin rises from the shadows of everyday pocket change to stand tall among the collectibles that could potentially change your financial future. This tiny silver disc, tucked away in drawers or clinking at the bottom of forgotten jars, might just be the key to unlocking hidden wealth. While it may seem modest at first glance, in excellent condition and with the right attributes, this coin could become one of the most surprising treasures in modern Australian numismatics. Welcome to the incredible world of the 2002 Australian 5-cent coin, a coin that's small in size, but mighty in story and value. Minted by the Royal Australian Mint, the 2002 5-cent coin is one of those hidden gems that few talk about, but serious collectors have kept on their radar for years. What makes it remarkable isn't just its standard presence in circulation, but its often underestimated rarity in pristine condition. In fact, while millions were produced for daily transactions, the number of coins surviving today in excellent, almost uncirculated condition is shockingly low. Years of wear, handling, and neglect have taken their toll on the majority, leaving behind only a small population of high-quality survivors. That's why this particular year, 2002, is now considered by many as a stealth key date for condition-sensitive collectors. Visually, the coin is a celebration of Australian identity. The reverse showcases one of the country's most beloved and instantly recognizable native animals, the echidna, or spiny anteater. Designed by Stuart Devlin, the famed goldsmith to Queen Elizabeth II. The echidna design has been gracing Australia's 5-cent coins since decimalisation in 1966. Yet somehow, each year's coin takes on its own subtle personality. On the 2002 coin, when preserved in excellent condition, Devlin's artistry comes to life. Each spine is razor-sharp, the claws are fully detailed, and the snout curves with almost lifelike grace. The precision of the furrows, the symmetry of the form, and the high-definition strike make this echidna a miniature masterpiece in metal. On the obverse, we see the elegant profile of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Ian Rank Broadley, who introduced this regal yet contemporary portrait in 1999. His version of the Queen emphasized realism and dignity, portraying her with maturity and grace. In 2002, this design was still fresh in the eyes of the public, adding a modern aesthetic to the traditional numismatic layout. The Queen wears the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara and the initials IRB beneath the neck honor Rank Broadley's signature craftsmanship. In excellent condition, this side of the coin gleams with prestige, showing crisp lettering and a clean field background that reflects the light with a near-proof-like finish. When it comes to technical specifications, the 2002 Australian 5-cent coin is composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel, lending it a silvery appearance that is both durable and striking. It has a diameter of 19.41 millimeters, a thickness of 1.30 millimeters, and a weight of 2.83 grams. The edge is smooth and clean, designed for daily utility, but lending itself perfectly to a minimalist aesthetic. These physical traits may seem standard, but in top-grade condition, even the most ordinary specs become extraordinary. The crispness of the minting, the reflective quality of the metal, and the tactile satisfaction of the design all elevate the coin beyond the realm of mere change. Now let's talk about what truly sparks excitement: market value and collector demand. In general, a circulated 2002 5-cent coin may fetch just a few cents above face value, perhaps 10 cents to $1 if casually sold. But here's where things escalate. In excellent or uncirculated condition, the coin's appeal to collectors increases dramatically. Graded examples in MS65 and higher, mint state, can command prices of $25 to $150, depending on overall eye appeal, strike sharpness, and surface preservation. Rare error coins from this year, like off-center strikes, die clashes, or double obverse impressions, have fetched $200 to over $500 in collector markets and private auctions. Why such a big leap in value? Because collectors today are chasing condition rarity more than ever. While the mintage numbers might suggest abundance, coins that survived without damage, corrosion, or contact marks are few and far between. The 2002 5-cent coin has quietly become one of the silent sleepers of modern Australian coinage, passed over by many, but increasingly desired by those who know the importance of top-grade examples in a full-year set or a portrait collection. The spotlight is beginning to shift, and those who hold pristine specimens may soon find themselves at the front of a new numismatic boom. And there's more. Public fascination with coins has surged in recent years thanks to viral videos, online auctions, and collector communities sharing eye-popping finds. Coins that were once dismissed as pocket lint are now being scanned under magnifying glasses and sold for hundreds, or even thousands, of dollars. In this rising tide of interest, the 2002 5-cent coin finds itself perfectly placed. It's not too rare to be unobtainable, but not too common to be boring. It's the kind of coin that inspires treasure hunts, excites seasoned collectors, and offers everyday Australians a genuine chance at finding something of real value in their change. Could this small silver coin make you a millionaire overnight? Unlikely. But could it be the first step on a journey that leads you into the heart of the collectible coin world? A world filled with stories, history, and actual financial gain? Absolutely. Many great collections began with a single overlooked coin, and today, the 2002 5-cent piece stands as one of those potential gateways. It holds within it a perfect storm of historic design, technical precision, evolving collector demand, and growing market recognition. For those who act now, searching coin jars, studying error lists, grading condition, it might just be the spark that sets your collecting career and maybe your fortune ablaze. The 2002 Australian 5-cent coin may be tiny in stature, but in excellent condition. It holds colossal potential. With its stunning echidna design, regal queen's portrait, and rising value among collectors, it represents a rare intersection of beauty, rarity, and opportunity. So check your coins. Revisit your drawers, because among them could be a small silver coin that's waiting to make a big impact on your world. Next up, the 2004 Australian 5-cent coin stands quietly in the background, unassuming, silver-toned, and tucked away in the corners of wallets, piggy banks, and forgotten coin jars. But what if I told you that this small, familiar coin could be far more than a piece of change? What if, in its curved edges and echidna-stamped surface, lies the key to a growing collector craze and a hidden opportunity that could lead to financial surprise, or even a life-altering windfall? Fascinating story of the 2004 5-cent Australia coin, a pocket-sized powerhouse with a massive narrative that's starting to take the numismatic world by storm. Minted in the heart of Australia's numismatic capital, the Royal Australian Mint in Canberra, the 2004 edition of the 5-cent coin might, at first glance, seem identical to millions of others. It features the same metal composition, the same timeless design, and the same functionality for day-to-day commerce. But as seasoned collectors know all too well, not all coins are created equal. Even a common coin, minted in large numbers, can achieve rarity and significant value when condition, errors, and collector interest converge, and the 2004 edition is slowly but surely becoming one of those special cases. Let's start with the design, a true hallmark of Australian culture. On the reverse, you'll find the fierce yet adorable echidna, designed by the legendary Stuart Devlin, who was the official goldsmith to Queen Elizabeth II. The echidna, with its distinctive spines and nose, has remained a staple of Australia's 5-cent coin since 1966. But what makes the 2004 coin unique is the incredible depth and strike clarity that can still be observed in very good condition, where the texture of the spines, the detail around the face, and the contours of the body are still visible to the naked eye. It is a coin that honors Australia's unique wildlife, while showcasing the mint's precision craftsmanship. The obverse features the regal profile of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Ian Rank Broadley, whose depiction of the monarch is known for its realism and respectful dignity. Her likeness is accompanied by inscriptions reading Elizabeth II, Australia, and the date 2004. In coins that have survived in very good circulated condition, the Queen's portrait still retains impressive detail, offering sharp lines, minimal wear around the cheek and tiara, and clear legibility on the lettering. These small touches of visual preservation make the 2004 5-cent coin all the more desirable to collectors seeking strong visual quality. From a technical perspective, the 2004 Australian 5-cent coin measures 19.41 millimeters in diameter, weighs 2.83 grams, and is made from a resilient copper-nickel alloy, specifically 75% copper and 25% nickel. Its smooth edge, traditional round shape, and robust durability make it ideal for both circulation and long-term collecting. The strong metal composition also allows the coin to age slowly and maintain much of its original shine and detail, especially when handled with care over time. Now, what truly propels the 2004 coin into the realm of collector interest is its market demand and potential dollar value. At first glance, with an estimated mintage of over 100 million, one might assume this coin is simply too common to be valuable. But that's precisely where the twist lies. The sheer volume of 5-cent coins in circulation means most of them have been heavily worn down, scratched, or damaged. Finding a 2004 5-cent coin in very good or excellent condition is far less common than you'd expect, making quality examples highly sought after by condition collectors, registry set builders, and error chasers. In today's active coin market, a typical circulated 2004 5-cent coin may fetch 20 cents to $1 Australian dollar depending on general wear. However, in very good condition, especially if the coin shows stronger features, minimal wear, and no rim damage, it could command between $3 and $15 Australian dollars from collectors looking to complete year sets or invest in coins with upward potential. Meanwhile, mint state, uncirculated, Versions that have been graded MS-65 or above can rise in value dramatically, often landing in the $25 to $80 range or higher. Rare error versions, such as off-center strikes, die cracks, or rotated dies, have reportedly sold for $100 to $350, and a major error could skyrocket beyond that. The collector demand for coins like the 2004 5-cent is also tied to a broader movement, where Australians and global numismatists alike are rediscovering modern decimal coins as serious collectibles. With older coins becoming increasingly expensive and scarce, many collectors are now turning to modern circulation coins that offer affordability, accessibility, and potential upside. The 2004 5-cent coin hits all of those notes perfectly. It's affordable enough to search for, subtle enough to be overlooked by the masses, and valuable enough in good condition to deliver real returns. But perhaps the most powerful factor behind this coin's growing appeal is its story. For everyday Australians, it represents a tangible piece of national history. For collectors, it's a window into design excellence, minting evolution, and a developing market. And for those with a keen eye and a lucky hand, it could be a hidden gateway to wealth. Because let's face it, coins like these are often the sleepers that explode in value once demand catches up with scarcity. Today it might be worth a few bucks. Tomorrow, it might be the key piece missing from someone's high-end collection, driving competition and pushing the price to unexpected heights. The 2004 Australian 5-cent coin in very good condition is far more than just spare change. It is a quiet giant, a small metallic token with a big future and even bigger potential for those who look closely. Whether you're a hobbyist starting your collection, an experienced coin hunter searching for quality, or simply someone who loves the thrill of the unexpected, this coin has all the qualities of a sleeper hit. So take another look at your change. Revisit your coin jar, because that little 5-cent piece you've ignored for years might just be the one that brings you closer to a $1 million discovery. Next up, the 2008 Australian 5-cent coin, sitting quietly in countless pockets and purses, holds a secret that only keen-eyed collectors and numismatic enthusiasts are beginning to uncover. At just 5 cents in face value, it might seem insignificant. But today, in excellent condition, this coin could very well be the unassuming spark that lights up your path to a life-changing discovery. This is not just a coin. This is a story of value hiding in plain sight, crafted with precision, wrapped in history, and growing in collector demand by the day. Struck at the world-renowned Royal Australian Mint in Canberra, the 2008 edition of the 5-cent coin might appear like any other. But that's where most people stop looking, and where passionate collectors begin their journey. With every glint of the coin's silver-toned surface, every sharp detail preserved from the dies, the 2008 version reveals itself to be far more than just common currency. It becomes a miniature canvas of artistry, a timeline of national identity, and a contender in Australia's growing numismatic market, especially in excellent condition, where wear is minimal, luster still dances under the light, and fine design features remain crisp and visible. Let's talk design, because it's here that the 5-cent coin tells its richest story. On the reverse, the enduring image of the echidna, Australia's iconic spiny anteater, remains a beloved fixture. Designed by the legendary Stuart Devlin, who also served as goldsmith and jeweler to Queen Elizabeth II, the echidna is shown with its snout burrowing through the center, its sharp spines radiating outward in perfect symmetry. The design is a striking celebration of Australia's unique wildlife. Compact, intricate, and unmistakably bold. In excellent condition, the 2008 reverse retains incredible texture in the quills, sharp edges in the lettering, and the brilliant relief of the animal's head and claws, all signs of a coin that could fetch attention in any collector's showcase. On the obverse, we see the ever-regal Queen Elizabeth II, portrayed by Ian Rank Broadley. His portrayal of the monarch, used on Australian coins from 1999 to 2019, is known for its elegant realism and thoughtful grace. Surrounding her profile is the text Elizabeth II, Australia, and the date 2008, all spaced perfectly along the coin's smooth rim. In excellent condition, the Queen's image remains sharply defined, with visible detail in the hair, crown, and facial features. It's a coin that not only honors continuity and heritage, but also showcases how precision minting meets artistic expression. Moving into technical specifications, the 2008 Australian 5-cent coin adheres to the standard yet dependable dimensions of its series. It weighs 2.83 grams, has a diameter of 19.41 millimeters, and is crafted from a robust copper-nickel alloy, a blend of 75% copper and 25% nickel. Its smooth edge, traditional circular shape, and resilient build mean that even in regular circulation, this coin can retain its brilliance for years. But when kept in excellent condition, it transforms from a simple tool of transaction into a prized collectible. The shimmer, the fine strike, the near-mint detailing, all elevate its appeal. Now let's get to what really drives hearts to race and eyes to sparkle: market value and collector demand. While the Royal Australian Mint doesn't provide public mintage figures for the 2008 5-cent coin, experts estimate the mintage to be around 100 million or more, which places it firmly in the common category, but only on paper. In real-world circulation, the 5-cent coin faces some of the harshest wear and tear due to its small size and regular use. As a result, excellent condition examples of the 2008 edition are shockingly rare, and collectors are beginning to pay close attention. In everyday circulated condition, a 2008 5-cent coin may only bring in 10 cents to $1 depending on surface condition. However, in excellent, almost uncirculated condition, the market tells a different story. Coins with strong luster, minimal marks, and full design visibility have been seen fetching between $5 and $25 from collectors looking to complete condition sets or year collections. Coins that are professionally graded at MS65 or higher can command even more, sometimes up to $50 or more, especially if they're free from die flaws or rim nicks. And if you're lucky enough to come across a rare mint error, such as a die clash, rotated die, or off-center strike, then the value can climb dramatically. $100 to $300 depending on the severity and uniqueness of the flaw. What makes the 2008 edition even more interesting is its increasing scarcity in high-grade conditions. As 5-cent coins become less common in daily transactions, especially with growing talk of phasing out low-denomination coins, the collector community is increasingly seeing these as future historical artifacts. This has created a new wave of forward-looking demand, with collectors trying to scoop up the best condition examples of late 2000s decimal coins before the rest of the world catches on. There's also a growing trend where young collectors and modern investors are turning their attention toward coins from the 2000s era. Why? Because they represent the sweet spot between being modern enough for widespread availability, but old enough to have developed scarcity in quality condition. The 2008 5-cent coin fits this demand perfectly. It's a sleeper coin, often overlooked, sometimes discarded, but brimming with untapped value for those with the knowledge and patience to hold on. So, could this coin make you a millionaire? On its own, maybe not yet, but in the grander picture of numismatic investing, it's exactly these coins that serve as the stepping stones to serious value. They're affordable to collect in quantity, thrilling to hunt, and increasingly difficult to find in pristine shape. And that, in the coin world, is the magic formula for future gold mines. The 2008 Australian 5-cent coin in excellent condition is a masterpiece hidden in plain sight. It's not just a reminder of Australian identity or minting excellence. It's a potential financial opportunity resting quietly in the palm of your hand. As the numismatic world continues to evolve and the market grows ever more competitive, coins like this will only grow in significance. So before you pass that silver piece along without a second thought, take a moment. Hold it up to the light, because you might just be holding the start of your millionaire journey. Next up,